What's up, internet? So I'm continuing my quest to get like full crystal chakra activation. This is the carnelian I got. I think it's real-ish. It's got bands, it's got imperfections, there's definitely color differences. This I think is real-ish. It's definitely convincing. Now I know these are real. The blue tiger's eye, yeah. They've got visible imperfections, they've got banding that's correct. They're absolutely beautiful. These are absolutely really good. I got my medicine container, which is filled with this from ABC Gems. I like ABC Gems a lot. ABC Gems is really good. I cut it apart. It was beautiful, and all the beads are in there. Kind of tough to see, but it's like, yeah, there's that one, and then it's the last one, violet. So if my whole purpose is like that, anyway, I'm sending these back because it's like the package is weirdly marked. It's made in China. ABC Gems is not made in China. These carnelians are made in China, but I think they look realish. I'm not sure. I think they look realish. They're lacking a little red, so I might end up keeping them and then replacing them anyway. But these are not convincing to me, these aventurine. It says like natural gemstone, bracelet, necklace, rhinestone, nail art, beading supply for you for beauty. I don't know if I like that, so I'm sending these back. And then I'm also sending these back, which are absolutely awful obsidian. It's like the holes have dust on them. The obsidian in the pictures were like these beautiful glassy kind of like beads you could see into. Not these. These are all matte. So I'm sending these back. So 2 losers. I'll be getting $30 back. But these 2 are absolutely perfect. These are real. These are, where does it say where it's made? It doesn't say where it's made, but these are absolutely real. There's no way to fake it like this. This is really good. These are gorgeous stones, and I'm really happy I have them. So I got 2 so I could build a neck piece with them, but I'm waiting on 2 more sets of kyanite and another set to do that. So today I'm going to take this and I'm going to use these beads to make a, which are totally real, to make a full chakra bracelet so that I can say that even if I'm missing some components, I have like the major pieces with me. And then, yeah, that's really it. I won't mail this back for a few days. I got a lot of food and I'm out at like a far spot. It rained a lot last night. Rained today. So yeah. I'm happy with some of those. Amazon has a great return policy. You can just drop it off at UPS and they'll send it back without a charge. Yeah, ordering from China is pretty risky. They'll sell you fake stuff. The aventurine, I think, looks fake. It looks really fake. The obsidian is really not good. I've bought, yeah, so I'm going to be looking for another source. I think the blue tiger's eye is gorgeous. It's got imperfections. It looks like real tiger's eye. Absolutely wonderful beads. I'm excited for the labradorite from Justin Stones. Justin Stones, I think it's an Australian seller, but they're legit. They're a lot more pricey, but it's like you're getting legit stones. And yeah, I've got a lot coming by Thursday. I'll have a lot of really good stuff in. So I got to wait a couple days. I'll probably leave Thursday morning. Yeah, I'll probably stay here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So tonight, tomorrow night, and one more night. And then I'll go in. So, yeah. At least, it's like collecting all the, like, does this have a green? I don't remember. Yeah, it does. It has a green. This one. This medicine thing is huge. So basically when I'm done sorting it with these beads, I'm going to use it with like I have a big like crystals from everywhere set, like 32 inclusions. I'm going to put 1 in each, and then I'm going to start like diversifying what I have in there for organites. So yeah, I bought this so I could mass produce organites, because like opening each jar every time for every orgonite was just so much. Now I have to open it once and put 7 in, and then it's going to make it slightly faster. And then it'll be easier to mass produce a set of orgonite. Yeah, and that'd be fun, because then it's like I want to make a new orgonite. Now I don't need to go through the whole like bead selection. I can just literally pour them in, put in some other stuff, and then like finish it. So yeah, of the things I ordered, 3 were absolute hits out of the park, all from English-speaking countries. The Carnelian is dubious. I'm going to keep it because it looks real, but I don't really know if I like it. I think I'm going to try to go with a different type of bead eventually. Probably going to order that today, get a good redstone. I have a really, really, really good greenstone coming. I have an amazing greenstone coming. So I won't really need to like do anything with that. But yeah. Now today at the store was fun. I went to 3 stores today and it was really fast. There were so many black people at Walmart. There was a regional school had stopped for like a rest. And it was like my Walmart, I was like, what is going on? This is like a white city, right? This is mountains of black people. And I was like, that's cool. But yeah, they were stopping for their school field trip. I used to do that. I definitely have respect for people doing that. Good for you. Spicy. But I haven't been checking Walmart for the Switch 2. I've just been like, I'm really waiting for patch 2.3 to be out for all the new copies of Cyberpunk. So yeah, I would love to play Cyberpunk, but I don't really feel like it. And I'll probably get Cyberpunk in a couple months. I'll probably get the Switch 2 in a couple months. I have the case for it. I just don't want to fucking get it yet. My ban on Facebook is over, so I could finally finish the arguments I was having with people. Yeah, now that I know, it's like, man, they gave me a 24-hour ban for talking too much. I'm like, come on, guys. It's not spam. It's not like I'm giving out copy-pasted content. I'm like, originally, yeah, that's the thing about Facebook. You cannot get in an argument with somebody. Yeah, this dude freaking blocked me because I said, saber staff is pretty weak because you're going to hit yourself. And then I said dual wielding is better. And he started an argument. He was like quoting lore. And he ended up blocking me when I said George Lucas was fired from the new trilogy. He's like, George Lucas never worked on the new trilogy. And then I sent him a documentary proving he did. And then that's when he blocked me. He was accusing me of having an ego. Oh, yeah. He's like, you got an ego. It's like, all I said is dual wielding. Like, obviously, there's people who use saber staff. Obviously, it's just an opinion. You know, my opinion is saber staff isn't any good, and you'd be better off dual wielding. I understand that's an opinion. He was the one who had to change my mind, right? And then he ended up fucking making the mistake of saying George Lucas never worked on the new trilogy. Yeah, he did. He did. When he sold it, he was going to help them with the new trilogy, right? And they basically took that away and stopped letting him in. And yeah, so he got, maybe it's not fired, right? He wasn't on payroll and then got severed from payroll, but it was like, oh yeah, you can work on it with us. And then they took that back. So that's kind of getting fired. Yeah. But anyway, I got a chakra bead to make. I am so happy with these. These are so fucking gorgeous. You know, maybe I'll take a really good photo up close for you. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Ooh, that's weird looking. See this one imperfection? Yeah, they got some weird spots, but it looks totally real to me. I don't know if humans can fake this yet. Yeah, if they can make a diamond in the lab, they can fucking fake this. But it's got like, if you were to fake blue tiger's eye, you would make it all blue. It's the fact it has like yellow and brown inclusions, to me, it means it's real. So yeah, blue tiger's eye is naturally occurring. So it's a good ironstone. And then I'm going to have kyanite. I found some real looking blue kyanite. It's always expensive. Like if you see a great deal, like a ton of beads for really cheap, it's probably fake, you know. And if you see a few beads for a good pricey amount, you know, like tens of dollars, it's probably real. I paid $40 for 70 labradorite. So, and that was like a good deal. So yeah, it's all about that. It's all about upping my aura and my luck. You know, it's like, even if it's hard or impossible for me to have the things I want in this lifetime, working, because there's probably reincarnation. Here's my thought for reincarnation. If you live and die, it would be really, really, really weird for me to be alive just right now because of how long of eternity is the past, right? So there's been basically an infinite amount of time before now. Surely if I was to come and go, I would have already come and gone, right? And the fact that I experience being alive now, to me, is just so lucky. So, like, what a rant that I must live forever, right? That it's like, given the whole eternity, because here's my argument. Every other person I know, to me, is them. That's not me, right? That's that person, right? And so, for me to, why am I not somebody else to me, right? Why am I not just like, why isn't this life somebody else's life to me? And why is it my life? And that's a bit of a mystery. Obviously, the obvious answer is only the living can have that thought, right? And as I started thinking once, maybe I will also be unthought, and I will never think again, right? It'll be over. But I just tend to think, given the fact that I am experiencing now, that it's too lucky that me experiencing my life would have already passed if eternity had gone before us. So I must live forever, right? And then that works with manifestation. So, yeah. Unfortunately, some burros, I was going to get some freaking, now you don't know where I am if you look that shit up. I was going to get some dank ass Mexican food, and they didn't have any parking available, and I bailed. So instead I had like some of my discount. I like going to the discount aisle, the things that are going off, they're selling for cheap. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good way to eat, save some money. But yeah, I'm really getting into crystal beads, not for beauty, not for looks. I definitely don't think it's like, oh, you look cool. Maybe. But I do it more for like, just cosmic benefit, trying to bring luck to my life and my soul, trying to bring luck to like, what's going to happen to me in the future, is try to avoid perils and disasters and try to gain favor. And I have been looking around. I look around a lot of people. The number of people wearing beads, like crystal beads, is probably less than 1%. Yeah, it's probably less than 1% of people actually do that. So I'm hoping that I will, because I've been given the clues, right? I've been shown through undeniable circumstances that it is significant, that it's not just a noisy BS, that it's actually smart, right? So yeah, I got about $30 of returns to make. I'm going to do some more orders. I'm going to look for, the carnelian is okay. I could put this on, and like my goal is to try to make it like an anklet, right? To sit above my ankle bone and just like between my ankle and my calf. And then I want to get like, I guess another like really naturally red stone. And it is like giving a lot of credence to the whole like chakra pile. Like, I don't know if I believe in the chakras. It's too indefinite of a science and can just be like whisked off with hearsay, like using the word God, it's just like, it's a bunch of opinions stacked on upon each other. Liars in a group. But anyway, I know I've seen effects with like amethyst. So yeah, I'm proudly gonna put on some of these bracelets and try to like gain some luck. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So anyway, yeah, Walmart bread. I like Walmart bread. It is $1. It is $1 for a massive. You're poor. I know what you can eat. You can have Walmart bread. Walmart bread and a little dip. You'll get through the whole loaf of bread before the dip's gone. The dip's like $2. The Walmart bread is $1. You can get totally full for $3. Walmart bread. Yeah. So holographic money. Yeah, holographic money, the equivalent of holographic dollars would be 300. But because it's not used spuriously, it'll really be more like you'll end up paying like, 10 holographic dollars tops for that whole meal. So, yeah. Super happy with the Blue Tiger's Eye. Mid happy with the what do you call it? Super happy with this. The chakra beads. Yeah, ABC Gems is selling. It's on sale. Their 6mm chakra beads are on sale for $7. So you can get like, the test is going to see, does this fit my wrist? Because they have spacers. So it'd be interesting if it fits my wrist without needing spacers. That would be really cool. Yeah, with the spacers, it overshoots my wrist. Without the spacers, I don't know. Hopefully it's not too tight. I guess I could add the spacers in at the end, right? Or I could do the color and then divide the color by the spacers. So this will take some work to beat up and like get going. But yeah, it's all for that luck. It's all for increasing luck and synchronicity, and like the human values of thinking like gold is the best ever is really their opinion. Gold is mushy. Yeah, gold doesn't tarnish, and gold is a good like heat shield, and gold also like is electromagnetically sensitive. But there's a lot of other materials that do stuff like that. Sometimes the most useful might be the most abundant. Gold is perceived as valuable. Yeah, they keep lying. The word is they've only found 200,000 tons of gold ever. And I think that there's probably secret stores of gold that they keep hedged against everyone else to keep it rare. You know what I mean? Like collect it and hide it in a hole, that sort of thing. So, yeah, gold. So, yeah. I'll get some gold eventually for something. I'm not really sure how. I guess kind of my favorite would be like, yeah, I don't know, gold and diamonds. That is like another level. Like crystals and gemstones are seen as like semi-precious. They're available. People can find them. You can find them in mass. There's not a high demand for them. But like gold and diamonds is like the standard of wealth, right? Is that if you buy gold and diamond, but the thing is that it's like you can look at it like buying a car, right? As soon as you buy gold and diamonds, the price of that item you have drops, right? Unless you have like wholesale gold. So that's something I was thinking about getting into eventually, is getting like some grams or some ounces. I haven't done it yet, but it'd be cool. Yeah, I got a few secrets in this vehicle. Definitely there's areas that I'd like, there's a hole up here that if I stick stuff in, I can't get it. There's no way for my hands to get in there to get it out. So, yeah. Could also bury it, get it as like a wealth store and then hide it someplace. Yeah, when I was a kid, they asked the question, would you rather fly or have x-ray vision? If you want to start a cult, fly. If you want to unveil the secrets of Earth, x-ray vision. Yeah, where's all the treasure? Where are the secret bases? Yeah, so probably some horrors in places you can't even see. Yeah. Heaven's a place on earth, so is hell, right? No, I don't believe the people doing the borehole down to the bottom found hell. Yeah, like I believe in crystals, not because of the books or the magic about it, but because I've experienced crazy synchronicities with crystals. I believe that it has a profound effect. So, yeah. I love this gas tank. I can drive a V4. Hills are gonna suck, but you're gonna drive and drive and drive and drive, and it's like, oh, it's time to fill up. I've gone so far, now it's time to fill up. That's fine. $30. You're maxed out. Your tank is beyond full. Yeah. So, yeah, you can't beat that. I love this car. The gas tank has a lock on it. Yeah, fuck you. That's only happened once, but some fucking neighborhood rat fucking put some shit in my gas tank years ago, and I was like, people suck. People do suck. Yeah, stay away from drugs and alcohol. They're not fun. They're not blissful. They're not a party time. They're like barbed hooks. They will subtly ruin your life. Yeah. So, just for warning. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna use these crystals to like gain some extra luck and protection. Most people don't wear crystals. Yeah, if you go to like Mount Shasta or Sedona, you'll see locals wearing them. But up here, nobody's wearing that. Online watching Tomorrowland, nobody's wearing that. You know, most people don't or aren't enlightened. I hate to say that I'm enlightened, but I am. I did the work to attain it. And I went through the process of like transforming and understanding it. And I've given videos before on how to do that. It's one of the differences between people who can see my art and people who don't get it. Yeah, it's like, are you enlightened or not? So, yeah. So I'm going to take the chakra bead set, which is really nice. It looks like quality real stones. Yeah, ABC Gems does a lot of these. Like, they don't do round cuts. They do, like kind of more like, I guess they call it star-shaped or something. So round beads are pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I got a mix of synthetic and real. I don't mind synthetic if you tell me it's synthetic. Like, don't say it's natural, genuine, and then it's like fake as fuck. Come on. I don't trust you. You know? Yeah, if it's synthetic, if it's made in the lab, tell me. Lab grown. Just label it that like that. That's fine. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's not a genuine gemstone from the earth. It didn't sit there for thousands upon thousands of years. That's the thing about these gemstones. They've been there for millions of years, just undiscovered. None of the dinosaurs had fucking, pickaxes and mining tools. They just lived on the surface. They had no idea. There's just shiny ass rocks underneath. So, yeah, the blue tiger's eye looks real as fuck. I do need to get a replacement red stone. I don't have a yellow stone yet. I have a good green stone coming. I have a crazy green stone coming. Rare, one-of-a-kind green stone. Hopefully it's not fucking radioactive. You know what I mean? I think it's not. It's like got glow-in-the-dark properties. It comes from a mine. The raw rocks are really cool looking. It'd be like dirty, and then you could see like an obvious spot where the glow is seeping out. Yeah, and so it's like from this Mexican mine. Super cool. I don't think it's radioactive. Yeah, it'd be like them chewing on radium. Those poor girls melted their faces. Although if you truly are a real mutant, anything radioactive would help you. It would give you powers, right? There were people who were irradiated with massive doses and lived to be 80 and didn't have any problems. And there's other people who fucking melt alive, right? So it's like, depends on how lucky and blessed you are. I might be the type of lucky, like, divine person who could survive it. I've eaten deadly mushrooms and shit and survived. Didn't even make me sick. Ate deadly mushrooms, took a nap, woke up. Some people die. Some people have that. It's like, that's the last we ever heard from them. They fucking died. All right, not me. So, yeah, I got some work to do. I need to find replacement obsidian. So one of these people have got to sell some really good real obsidian. And, dude, does it need to be obsidian? I don't know. Volcanic glass. I don't know. I was just thinking about like doing like tourmalated quartz. There's tourmalated quartz, which would do it. Because I don't have any quartz. I've got, rose quartz and amethyst, which are both quartz, but I don't have any quartz. So like some tourmalated quartz would probably be pretty good. That would cover my white stone and my black stone at once. That's kind of my style. Yeah, would I wear a unique white stone and black stone? No, I would wear like, yeah. But yeah, most people don't try crystal gems, and I have, and I've noticed big effects, big things happen when you're like, especially when you're touching crystals, right? When they're touching your skin. So yeah, this alone will be powerful. I mean, these are real gems on the whole color spectrum, so that's going to be good. This thing is a lot bigger than I expected. It's an XL. Yeah, that XL is pretty fucking huge. But it's just for easily dividing like my stones for organites. So that's what I got. I got a few other fun things. I got an aluminum head wrap. Yeah, my tinfoil hat I got a thing of sage, so I'm gonna burn some sage in here. Burn it in my car. Yeah. It rained last night, really good. It rained this morning, really good. My freaking thing is getting low on energy in my battery, so it's out there in the sun, getting absolutely cooked. Yeah, I'm getting some solar power back, which is nice. I was thinking about getting a hotel in town this week, but I decided against it. I don't feel that grimy, and I already just did that, and I saved those $50-$60 and spent it on the labradorite. It's way better use of my money is like a permanent aura enhancer. Labradorite is special. I like labradorite. I've had a good connection with labradorite in the past. It's interesting. It's an interesting gemstone. It has a cool flash. Yeah, I've told my amethyst story like 20 times on here, so you have to catch another video if you want to know that. I also have a pyrite story. Yeah, I ordered some pyrite. Won't get here till like Wednesday, but it's got I ordered it with $5.15 off from my Amazon points, and then I got I completed the order accidentally at 15:15. Right, talk about super lucky. So yes, I'll be having some pyrite on, which is really the like wealth stone. Yeah, I'm not going to use the aventurine because it just looks dyed. It looks fake. It's not that good. I'm going to send it back. And the obsidian is sad too. I'm going to send that back. Yeah. But the other ones are great. The other ones are really good. They look real. So, yeah, it's like if the only imperfections are like dye, that's how the aventurine looks. It looks like the only imperfections it has are dyed. It's like, okay, that's fake. BS. Because it's like that's where you make money is you sell a fake stone for the price of a real one, and then that's where you get the cash. So, yeah. But some people do sell real stones. Some people take it serious. China obviously doesn't. China, most of the problems I have with fake crystals come from fucking China. China's just like, got him. So, do I like this carnelian? I mean, it's got some red, it's got some orange, it's got banding like carnelian would have. Carnelian definitely has white pockets and deep red pockets. It looks real. I think it's real. Yeah, they got some Jupiter-y looking ones. I gotta research what carnelian is. I might keep it, even though it's from China, it's from a different seller. It looks realish. You could fake it if you studied it. It's like, yeah, carnelian isn't uniformly red. Carnelian's like very fleshy, pinky colored, you know. Yeah, I'm not with all the technology in cars. Definitely I'm in favor of like, just trying to get in the shade. I'm a little in the sun. Oh, I see where I can go. Yeah, I'm gonna go someplace else. I wasn't going to be in the shade all the way right there. So now yeah, that's my story, gemstone update. So yeah, I've got a few things to do, few chores. I'm super excited for when my other blue stones come in. I'm really excited for putting this together, like cutting all these and then making them into like my favorite ones. Yeah, the blue tiger's eye is absolutely excellent, like the flash and stuff. It's really real. It's really real. This is really real. It's very dreamy and interesting looking. Yeah, this is great, great, great stuff. Great stuff. Absolutely some fascinating specimens. So yeah. Yeah, thinking about putting the reds around my ankles and then putting like all the like chesty stuff around my I'm gonna have a lot of amethyst. I guess I could build an amethyst necklace too. Yeah. You'd only see it from the back and only where my hair's not covering it. I really believe it's gonna add like power and luck to my life. Like I really believe that it's going to just see things happen. Right? It's like, you ever touch electricity? It's tough to fake the feeling of touching really high voltage, right? And so since crystals have things to do with electricity, quartz does, you know, they have potential use in like mechanical electronic components. So definitely I think wearing them is more interesting than it does nothing, right? So yeah. Yep, I got some shopping to do. I got some returns to make later this week. Probably heading to town Thursday. Got a lot of water and soda. Got a goodly amount of chips. I love potato chips. I love potatoes. Potato chips are good. So yeah, I only had one little sandwich this morning, so I'm gonna pig out probably soon and just eat and eat. Yeah. So good times. Yeah, that's kind of the risks if you're like selling gems, and if you get like, if you really are mining them and you really do like select for ultra purity, you don't let any with any imperfections through. That could be that the adventuring in this stuff is totally good, right? And it's just, I don't believe it because it looks too uniform and the only imperfections are dark green dye, right? But if you're like selling beads, natural gemstones, beads, rhinestones, nails, I'm buying from people who are like super into mining, the mining lapidary. They talk about how it's made, they talk about where it comes from. These people don't mention where it comes from or how it's made, right? So if I was picking a super pure looking gemstone, it's like, if it's too good to be true, yeah, it probably is. So has some imperfections and is expensive, but they say where they got it and it looks really, really, really real, yeah, that's probably real. Too good to be true, pretty cheap, and they sell other things like plastic. They sell a lot of fakes. Yeah, it's probably not real. It's probably fake. So sad, but at least Amazon has a good return policy. Yeah, Amazon does have a good return policy. So hopefully we're gonna get some more rain here. I think the clouds just moved in. I had my my battery on my car charger all morning for the hour or two I was driving. Literally driving for like an hour and a half, maybe. It's like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes back, 30 minutes out, and then like 30 minutes in town. So it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, yeah. Solar batteries are great when the sun is out. When the sun's not out, it's a problem. Yeah, you see that dude who is charging his Tesla with solar panels? He could get about 7 miles a day. Now, the Tesla is super not optimized for solar. Solar optimization does a lot. When your battery and your solar panel can talk, you can get up to 20% efficiency. Yeah. Whereas like a regular off the market solar panel with a USB-C cable to a battery not made for it, you're going to get like 3-4% efficiency. So yeah. So yeah, having a solar vehicle would be great though. It's like always have a good supply of water, always have a good supply of like nuts and snacks in case you get stuck, and then just live in like a freaking solar camper. Yeah, pooing outside's not a crime. I have biodegradable TP, and that shit is decomposed within like 4 months. What's up, hummingbird? Aw, baby. I love you. Wish I had snacks for a hummingbird. Can you imagine looking for flowers as a fucking hummingbird out here? It's gotta be tough. He's gotta be like a predator hummingbird. Become an anteater or something. Yeah, ants notoriously, they survive by having no calories on their bodies. Their bodies are very low in calories, so they survive a lot of creatures. So yeah. Anyway, yap. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. That's my bead updates. Blue Tiger's Eye, super happy with. Carnelian looks real, but I don't really like it. The ABC Gems Chakra Gem set, 6mm on sale right now for $7. Looks amazing, and it might be like you want to get into like gem magic, and you want to have like some extra luck from having crystals touching your body. It's probably the best bet. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars like I am. You can spend $7 and get all the major ones covered. So citrine for luck. It looks like aventurine. Looks like rose quartz. Looks like a red stone. I'm not sure what it is. Really red stone, and then a good amethyst. So yeah. And then in blue, lapis lazuli. I'm not a big lapis lazuli person, so if it's just a couple beads, yeah, what do I do? Do I go one color of each in a row and then repeat it? Or do I go all one color at a time, spacer, all one color at a time, spacer? I don't know. It's going to come down to what works for my wrist. What creates a perfect tightness, right, with no gaps. Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. So I'm going to see. I got that to do. Anyway, thanks for watching.